What is up, guys? By the time this video is being recorded, it is April 12th, 2025. But this video will be uploaded on December 12th, 2025. So yeah, that's like more like some months away. But by the time I'm filming this, it's April 12th, but this video will be uploaded on December 12th of 2025. And then there will be another one in a few years in the future. Anyways, we're gonna review something that I did review, like, you know, from last video. So yep, let's get to it. And to show you real quick, right there, it is currently April 12th, and it's a Saturday, and the year is 2025. All right, so now let's get started. And here's the bin again from the last time. All right, so now let's get to showing you guys what I have. But anyways, these things were released, I believe, in 2020. So these things are around 5 years old. But by the time this video would be uploaded, I think will probably be maybe around 6 years old, maybe, I don't know. But by the time I filmed, by the time I upload the third part of this video, they'll be like, let me do the math real quick. They'll be around wait, hold on, I didn't do the math right. They'll be 9 years old by the time the third part will be uploaded. Anyways, let's get started. Okay, so and this, I mean, and no, I'm not gonna go into the order that I did in the last video. So, all right, and the first one that we're gonna look at, and is the first one I've ever got, and it was the Skeleton Vanguard. And as you can see, he's got the shield, and it moves around, and he's also got his glaive with like a orange swish effect. Sorry, and also you can see his legs have a little bit of articulation. His head can rotate, and his helmet can come off. Did I already say that? Well, I mean, of course I said that last video, but I don't know if I just said it right now. But anyways, yeah, that's the Skeleton Vanguard. Now let's get to the next figure. All right, the next figure is Adrian, and as you can see, she's got a katana with a yellow swoosh effect, and she also has shock powder, and because it's an artifact from the game. I know because I used it before. I mean, it wasn't really that. It wasn't really impressive, I must say. But yeah, and that's yeah. And Adrian is also able to wear armor, but I don't have any extra armor for her though. But so yeah, that's Adrian. All right. All right, and the next, and this one is like a duo couple, like what they just a two-pack. Sorry, yeah. We got Hal and the Nameless One, and as you can see, Hal, he's got like some armor on. This was in like a battle chest, and it came with a mace, of course, but the armor chest was called Cold Knight's armor chest, but the armor itself is not called Cold Knight armor. I don't remember what this one is, but I know it's a unique armor, and as you can see, Hal came with a hunter's bow, and the armor also came with this healing potion, as you can see right here. And of course you can remove the armor too, but I prefer not to remove it. And of course Hal, he came with along with the Nameless One, and the Nameless One still has no feet. I mean, you're probably gonna be wondering where all the years go. You're probably wondering where did all the years go, like, and you probably forgot about the fact the Nameless One had no feet. Like you're like saying, where did all the years go? But he's also got a little bit of articulation in his arms, and he's got a full 360 movement in his head, but it's just a little tight because, well, I think it's because of the cape, probably. But yeah, and also you see his staff is kind of bent, and that disappoints me. But also his staff is like translucent, and it's so cool. I mean, sure, it's a little big, but it's really cool. I love it. Yeah, that's Nameless One versus that's Nameless One versus Hal. All right. And the next one is the Royal Guard, and this was the first one that I showed in the last video. But like that was like how many months ago was that? I don't remember. I don't remember how many months ago that was. Like that was all right. So I filmed. All right, I'm filming this right now, like in April 12th, and the video uploaded on December 12th of 2025. And I'm filming this right now in 2025, but I don't remember how long ago that was. But anyways, yeah, basically, I know it sounds confusing, guys, but I guess you could say time travel. But anyways, here's the Royal Guard, and he's got the shield, kind of like the Vanguard, the skeleton Vanguard does, but it's like an Illager shield, I guess. And also, his helmet can remove. You can remove the helmet. He also has a mace as well. Yep, that's the Royal Guard. And here's the piggy bank. I love this piggy bank. He didn't come with any characters, but look at his tail. It's cute. But anyways, you can also remove the saddle and the chest on the piggy bank, but I don't. Oh, I was about to say I don't really feel like doing it, but I guess I accidentally pulled it off. But now I kind of regret doing that. Not gonna lie, because I just get a little paranoid about taking all the stuff off, you know. But yeah, the piggy bank also has movement in his head and his little feet or whatever. And the chest can open up and has some accessories on the inside. The one the piggy bank came with was the Soul Healer. It also comes with, I still don't know what this is. I didn't know what this thing was last video, and I still don't know now. But anyways, I'll say this is just an extra glove piece for like the dark armor, like or something, and it also has an iron hide amulet. I think Hex came with this one, I believe. Yep, that's the piggy bank. Now let's get to the next. Let's get to the next figure. Well, actually, or should I say, the double pack? Like here we have the Skeleton Necromancer versus the Stax versus Skeleton Necromancer. And Stax is just a player. He kind of looks like a wandering trader, not gonna lie, honestly. But anyways, let's just look at Stax first. He's got, like, you know, movement and articulation in his arms, you know, and he's got full 360 like head movement. But sadly, Stax is not able to wear any armor though. But you can at least put like a stand or something on his feet. But I have to say, it's kind of disappointing that he can't wear armor, because it's just really disappointing. But anyways, he's got a frost scythe, and that's a unique weapon. I actually had this frost scythe before, but no, it was not transparent like this one. Had a little bit more details, but this one's still really cool. And Stax, like, as you can see, Stax has just a one-hit glove or something, or hand, and he also has a brown glove on this side. But like I said last video, I wish that he had two brown gloves, you know. But it's okay. And now here's the Skeleton Necromancer. As you saw last video, he's got movement in his arms and a little bit of movement in that arm, but also he's got the piece of tape in his the staff and for like to summon the armies of the undead, just like the Nameless one, of course. And I have I mean, my Skeleton Necromancer has a little bit of, like, you know, like a messed up torso. Like, you see, it's kind of bent like to the side a little, but also he has legs, he has feet at least, but and you can't move them really that good because of his kilt or whatever. And he has full 360 head movement, and it's really cool. Yeah, that's Stax versus Skeleton Necromancer. So now let's get to the next one. And the next one is the Geomancer Illager. And as you remember last time, I said this one, I believe, was my second one that I've ever gotten. But the Geomancer Illager has no full 360 head movement because of his necklace and his beard. But also he can't. His accessories was his magic, like, staff or whatever, and this creeper statue or stone. Like, he could summon it. Like, it's basically like a creeper wall. And also you can see he has his purple eyes. They go along with his necklace that matches. And as you can see, he has movement in his arms. He has a little bit of movement in his legs, but not full, like, movement because of his clothing or whatever. I have no idea what it is, honestly. Is it a dress? But anyways, yeah, that's the Geomancer Illager. Now let's get to the next character. And the next one is the Vindicator, the Armored Vindicator, sorry. And as you can see, as you just saw, he had his arms folded. Like he can fold and unfold his arms, like, you know, just like, you know, kind of villager style. Or like he could fold them just like the Vindicator and the Evoker. And he has the unique Whirlwind Axe. It's a unique weapon. I've had it before in the game. And as you can see, he's got movement in his legs, and he kind of has full 360 movement, but just you have to like kind of like, you know, move like the head up a little bit. Anyways, but and also his helmet can be removed. And I got this one online, and I got this one online because, well, it was never available, like, you know, at stores. It was never available in stores. That's all. Yep, that's the Armored Vindicator. So now let's get to the biggest pack that I have. Here's what we have, guys. We have the Desert Temple Battle Pack. We're gonna do one character at a time, just like last time. And all right. So the first character we're gonna look at, just like last time, is the Armored Skeleton. Like it has just only an iron helmet, like kind of an iron helmet. It's like with the color reinforced armor. Yeah, that's what it's just the reinforced armor helmet. But last time I told you guys I had the bow glued to the skeleton's hand, but unfortunately the glue wore out, so I have no glue in his hand now. See, I'm stuck with the skeleton, you know, constantly dropping his bow and arrow. I have that going on forever now. Yeah, and he also has a little bit of like, you know, like he actually has pretty good leg movement. It's just a little tight, you know. It's just a little tight. Like, you know, like when it gets closer, like, you know, to like when it gets higher up, like it gets, you know, tighter or whatever. I don't really know. But also, like, he's got movement in his arm, but this arm is really loose, and he has a little movement in this arm. He has full 360 head movement. It's a little loose, honestly. Alright, that's the skeleton. Now, let's move on to the next figure, which is Valerie. This is Valerie in the dark armor. It's not unique or anything like that. It's rare and sometimes common. It's not a cold knight armor. I don't know what Hal's armor was called again, but it was the unique version of the dark armor, and that's what Valerie is wearing. Yeah, Valerie has the dark armor, and she also has the unique Truth Seeker weapon, like sword, and it's just the unique version of the soul knife or whatever in the game. I actually had the Truth Seeker once or twice before, and it was really cool. Alright, now let's get on to the next figure, and that is the Diamond Key. We never had a gold key, you know, like for Mattel. Like, Mattel never made a gold key figure, but they did make a diamond key, and that is plenty good enough for me. He's just looking over to that side. Is that the left or right? I can't really tell. Sometimes I forget for my left and right. Okay, just give me credit that I'm being truthful. Okay, I have to admit. Okay, I just had to admit that I kind of sometimes forget. Okay. Anyways, next one is Hex in his wolf armor, and of course the wolf armor can be taken off, of course, and just like that shoulder pad and the helmet. But every time I move his arms, like the front chest piece like falls off. See, you probably can't see it, but it's starting to fall off. If I move like this arm, like it falls off easier. You remember last video, guys? Like, you remember last video where I was doing this, and the armor like was falling off. See? Yeah, see it just does. Yeah, I don't know why it just likes to fall off. It's just not really made that well. I mean, the back piece stays, but not the front. But hey, it's still really cool wolf armor though. All right, and now let's get to the last figure of the Desert Temple Battle Pack. We have the Enchanter Illager, and he has his Enchanter's book, and well, I mean, the game refers to it as an Enchanter's Tome or whatever, but also you can fold the Enchanter's arms, just like so. Whoop, dropped him. You can fold and unfold the Enchanter's arms. They did like, you know, later in, like, you know, over the year, like over a year or later or so, they did release the Enchanter by himself, but all I had was just the Desert Temple. The only option I really had was just getting him in the Desert Temple Battle Pack, because they didn't have him just by himself at the time. But as you can see, his hat can be removed. Also, his nose is just really, really dark gray. But anyways, yeah, you can remove his hat, and you can remove the book from his hands. So you can unfold and fold up his arms, and also his cape is attached to his robes, I guess. Anyways, yep, that's the Desert Temple Battle Pack. Now, let's get to another dual pack. Another 2-pack is what I meant, sorry. Sorry about that. Anyways, alright, the next one this one was kind of newer. It was released in 2021 or 2022, I don't remember exactly. But anyways, it's the Jungle Explorer versus the Whisperer. Alright, and we're gonna look at the Jungle Explorer first. As you see, the bow is a little bent and also likes to fall out. Just like last video, the bow fell out. This is the unique, the Jungle Explorer has the unique twin bow, and she also has the battle staff, the common or rare battle staff, and it's really cool too. Honestly, I love it. And I think she probably, she doesn't have the gap right there, like I said last video. Like, the characters would have a gap right here on the side of their torsos, so they can be able to wear armor. And the Jungle Explorer does not have that, just like Stax. Stax doesn't have it, and she doesn't have it either. They can't wear armor. Huh, honestly, that's actually kind of sad that they can't wear it. Oh well. Alright, and the next one is the Whisperer. And as you can see, like last time I said, he has like, you know, like kind of like Enderman arms, and he's got really short legs, and they're really loose. And he also has this leaf neck piece. I don't really feel like taking it off, just like last video. Maybe, who knows, guys? Maybe in a few years, once the next video comes out, I shall pull it off, and so you can see what it looks like better. Maybe. But also, he kind of has like a purple flower on top of his head. I don't know what that hole right there is for. I have no clue. Also, you can see, oh, yeah, I can open and close his mouth. Like, ah. Anyways, yeah, that's the Whisperer and Jungle Explorer. So now let's get to the next character. And the next one is just Hex. As you can see, he is also able to wear armor, but I don't have any extra armor for him. So, you know, though I would get more armor online, but I don't really want to spend a lot of money, because it is kind of, they are kind of old now, so they probably would be a lot of money. So I don't really have that kind of time and patience to do it. But anyways, Hex has the 2 daggers, and they're a common weapon. And he also has the red swish effect on his other dagger. His head is really loose. I mean, look, you could spin it like almost like a fidget spinner. Honestly, that's kind of funny. But anyways, yep, that's Hex. And I believe he did come with the Iron Hide amulet that I showed you earlier inside the piggy bank. Yeah, I think it was. Whoops, I'm dropping everything today. Yeah, the Iron Hide amulet. Oh, guys, by the way, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe on this video. All right, now let's get to the next 2-pack. All right, we got Ebo versus Evoker. All right, we're gonna take a look at Evoker first this time. I don't remember if I did look at him first, but anyways, the Evoker has, like, you know, this thing just like the comic maker Evoker, which I don't have. He has this thing, you know, to hold the Vex up, like to make it look like it's flying around, and the Vex has a tiny iron sword. Oh, and it's bent. It's really bent. So is his hand too. But anyways, yeah, that's the Vex, and he does have movement in his head and arms. But I don't really feel like, you know, moving it around as much. But oh well. Oh, I think I just lost the iron sword. Let's see if I could take the Vex off the. Oh, I don't think I can. Well, I mean, I think it's maybe a one-time assemble, because, well, Mattel has made one-time assembles, but for like, you know, Minecraft figures before, like specifically the Devourer. But anyways, yeah, and the Evoker can also open up his arms, just like so. And I have taken this thing off just like in last video, but I'm not going to do that this time. Yeah, I really love this evoker, and he's got the gold on him is really shiny, and he's a little bit more. His clothing is a little bit more lighter colored, and his skin color is darker. Honestly, I love this evoker, but I just wish he came with edification fangs, but sadly he did not. Anyways, that's evoker. Now let's get to looking at Ebo. Hold on one second, I gotta look inside one of these chests. Okay, originally Ebo came with this mace called the Sun's Grace. Ebo came with the Sun's Grace, but since I got the heroes armor battle chest, I had to put the armor on him. I couldn't resist. Anyways, yeah, he's got the unique diamond sword and this unique hero armor. I don't remember what this armor is called again, but I remember it is unique and I had it before. Anyways, let's take a look at some of him, that's what some of him looks like. I don't really feel like pulling off all of the armor because, well, I don't really want to put it back together again. But yeah, that's Ebo and versus Evoker, and this one was a rare pack. Honestly, I don't even think anyone has ever reviewed this before. But anyways, yeah, that's Ebo versus Evoker. All right, now let's get to the last two pack. And the last two pack is Redstone Golem and Arch Illager, and these two were the last two pack, just like in last time's video. Anyways, let's look at the Arch Illager first this time. I glued the Orb of Dominance in his hand, just like I said in last video. But yeah, that's the Arch Illager with the Orb of Dominance in his hand, and yeah, and of course, he has no full 360 head movement. Obviously, he can't have full 360 head movement, but he does have just a tiny bit of articulation in his legs. I didn't show that last time, and of course his arms can move. I didn't mention that, but I showed it. But yeah, his legs can move at least. All right, but yeah, that's the Arch Illager. Now let's look at the Redstone Golem. He's really big. Yeah, honestly, I haven't used this Redstone Golem for any. Oh wait. I think something just cracked. I heard. Oh, you guys hear that? I think I broke the redstone block. No, I really like this redstone block. I also like the fact that the redstone block can stay put right inside the redstone golem's back. It also has full movement, spinning movement for his head. He can't he can kind of move it up from side he could kind of move it a little bit from the sides, but not fully. He also has movement in his arms too. His legs move just a tiny bit too, but not too much though. I really love the Redstone Golem. I really like how they also detailed his eyes too. They were really cool. Alright, that's Arch Illager and Redstone Golem. Now let's get to the last one, and it's the biggest one of them all, just like last video. Say hello to the Redstone Monstrosity. Yeah, I haven't pulled him out in years, and he's still really dusty, even just like last video. But I mean, do you guys remember in last video where I did this? Yeah, I made him glow. I was making him glow, with this flashlight, making him look like his redstone was charging up, and I just think that's so cool. That's it's really cool that he's translucent, It is just so cool. It makes him just look like that he kind of looks like an LED light. That is so cool. Yeah, and he does have, movement in his head. Kind of whoa, just like the Redstone Golem, but he has a little bit. His head can move a little bit more to side, and also he has just a little bit of movement in his legs too. Also, he has a smash attack ability on his arms, both of them. But they're not supposed to hang down like that though. This one's kind of broken, but this one is really broken. It's almost dislocated. They can do a smash attack. Well, that's all of them again for the second time, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and follow me on X, and I hope to see you again in the future for the third and final part of this video. So long, guys!